Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy manifesting Monday. Hello, 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 everyone. Annie Seven in the house. Good morning. Our blue jean is here. Brandy, thank you for being here. And guess what? I have to sneeze. Hold your ears. Okay, that was fun, but I couldn't stop it, so I just let it come out. Auntie Jean, hello, hello. And Charlie in the house. Good morning, everybody. All right, let's do some heart brain. Hand on your heart. Slow down the breathing. Breathe in slowly, filling those lungs completely. A really, really deep breath. And then release. Breathe in again. Put a smile on your face because our Marietta reminds us that spirit magnifies incredible loving energy. And release. And then our own version of sending out love is we pull in love, pull in somebody into your heart. Who are you going to bring in? Who are you hugging today with a heart hug? Doesn't that feel good? To think about somebody else, to just see them receiving your smile, receiving your hug. I want to send a big heart hug out to Linda Lemieux. She's going to be on the road driving today to come to me. We get to spend the day, or at least part of the day, together. And I'm so happy that I get to see her again. So, oh, thank you. Yeah, I couldn't hold the sneeze back, and I guess we really shouldn't hold sneezes back. I had lit some incense before I came online, and it was going up my nose, even though it's across the room. Okay, so who'd you hold in your heart? Who you sending some love out to? Maybe somebody that's not in here yet, like our Deirdre. Where is our Deirdre? Let's call her in. Let's call in all the ones that we don't see. We have our Paragenes. Yes, Catherine Kovacs. Oh, I want to just check real quickly to see if I have another message from her. She texted me late last night that her mom was going to the hospital. No, no updates. So let's just continue to hold her. Okay. So how's everybody doing? How are you doing with your affirmations? Isn't it fun? Once you get into the habit of doing it, and we've been doing it for a couple of weeks now, um, it's just exciting to look forward to every day. Hi, Monty. Good morning. Little Monty decided to come and join us this morning. She's going to lay down and enjoy the show, she says. There's our Andrea. Good morning to you. So, how are we? Give me an update on what's going on with you. I know several people we've been praying for whatever reason, whether it's emotional or physical or whatever's going on. So, just give me any updates that you have, and let's pray for our Hope Wellington Marshall. I would love to see her and get an update on how she's doing as well. Oh, Deirdre, of course. Of course, any lemon will work. Yeah, I just enjoy the taste of the Myers lemons. It tastes different because I think they're like a crossbreed lemon. So they have a little less of the, what would you call it? The stern lemon taste. But I mean, I do love lemon, but it's nice to have a variety every so often. But I'm glad you're here, Deirdre. Thank you for coming in. Kathleen Caputo, thank you for being here. All right. I'm not sure if we have time for story time and manifesting Monday. I think we do. The angel said yes, we do. But before we do story time, I'm so excited because yesterday I received my author copy of Midnight Calls. It's a big book, you guys, just like all the Midnight Calls books, because it's a whole year of those messages from the angels, and then they're just put together in the book form. That's the back of the book, and the front, and I can read the back of the book to you. In the silence of midnight, when the world is hushed and hearts are open, angels whisper words of wisdom and love. This book is a unique collection of messages channeled from these celestial sessions. Each page is imbued with the light of divine guidance. Discover messages of comfort that soothe the soul in times of turmoil. Embrace the wisdom that comes from the stars, guiding you through life's challenges with grace. Experience a daily dose of inspiration that uplifts your spirit and renews your purpose. That's the first half of it. If you want the rest, get the book. It's there. I think I haven't checked my messages this morning because I had to adjust the front page or the cover just a little bit. But this is there for all of you who like to have that full message in book form, and you can just read to your heart's desire. Oh no, I didn't know that, Andrea. So yes, let's pray for Suzanne and Kathy. Those crazy girls, they must have had a crazy day to get sick, both of them. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. We were just wondering how your mom was doing. So can you please give us an update? Oh, thank you, Auntie Jean. I have had so many comments from those that I sent the message out to that it was here. Um, a lot of comments about the cover. And, this particular cover, I debated, do I do something fancy schmancy? The last two have been absolutely beautiful. But this one, it just felt like it was sunlight. It was just bright sunshine. It was my favorite flower. So, of course, that's the one that had to be on the cover. And doesn't it look like a cross in front of the daisy? That was what I noticed and what drew me to it. So, there you have it. Good morning, Leo. Gracie, the book is here. Yes, yes, yes. Well, we are going to talk about manifesting. I have a little exercise for us to do. Let me read Kuan Yin first. When your feet seem to lead you one way and your head seems to go a different way, tune into your heart. I will guide you there, helping you to see my signs and most easily find your way on your beautiful life journey. I love that. And Catherine says, Mom is in the hospital right now. She was taken last night. I don't know any other information except that she's getting some tests done and she rode away in the ambulance. So please pray for me and my mom. I don't really have any updates. Oh, thank you. Thank you for updating us. And yes, as soon as you sent me word last night, Catherine, I sent it out to our family on the messenger and said, please lift her up. And whatever is God's will right now, help her if it's to be better, if it's to transition, whatever it might be. So thank you for alerting us so we can surround you with love. Kathleen, thank you. Yeah, they always give me the title every year. They tell me what to call what the subtitle is. It's always Midnight Calls because that's what happens, but there's always a subtitle. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Leo. I appreciate that update. All right, so I was going to read the blog, wasn't I? It's called Keep Going. Yeah, it's not too long. Sometimes they get long-winded. This one's not too bad. All right. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. And that's a quote from Thomas Edison. Have you ever felt like the road you're walking is just too steep, too rocky, too shadowed by doubt? I know I have. There are moments when the weight of it all, the challenges, the setbacks, the whispers of maybe this isn't meant to be, feels like a storm cloud ready to swallow us whole. But Spirit says that moment, the one where you feel like giving up, is often the very edge of a breakthrough. It's the sacred pause before the dawn cracks open the sky. I hear you saying, "What if I'm tired?" Oh, I feel that deep in my bones, and Spirit does too. The angels are circling you right now, whispering, "You are enough. Your effort is seen. Your heart is stronger than you know." The magic isn't in never falling, it's in rising again. It's in that holy, courageous choice to try just one more time. That's where the universe meets you, hands outstretched, ready to lift you higher than you ever dreamed. Years ago, when I was first stepping into my calling as a messenger of peace and love, there were days I wanted to quit. The doubts were loud, louder than the angels sometimes, or so it seemed. But I am not a quitter. I'm stubborn. Therefore, I chose to keep going, not because I had all the answers, but because I trusted the divine nudge. And here we are, together in this sacred space, because I didn't give up. Dear angels, the caterpillar doesn't become a butterfly by surrendering to the cocoon. No, it presses on, trusting the unseen process, even when it feels like nothing is happening. The seed doesn't break through the soil by saying, "This is too hard." It keeps reaching, inch by tiny inch, toward the light it can't yet see. Dear ones, success isn't always a straight line. It's a spiral of faith, a dance of persistence, a love song to your own soul. Every time you choose to keep going, you're saying yes to the divine plan unfolding through you. What dream, what prayer, what quiet hope have you been tempted to let go of? I invite you to breathe into that space right now. We encourage you, dear ones, that no matter how dark it gets, no matter how heavy it feels, try just one more time, because that's where the miracles live, in the space between giving up and getting up. You are a warrior of light, a beacon of hope, and your one more try might just be the ripple that changes everything. The angels whisper, "Go forward today, precious soul, with your head high and your heart open. We are cheering you on, believing in your magic. You've got this. One more try. That's all it takes." Angels, today I promise to never give up. And y'all know me, I'm pretty stubborn. So you know that perseverance is one of those things that I always do. If something looks too hard, that's a judgment, and I have to break it down and say, "Nope, that is my ego talking, and there is nothing too hard to manifest. There's nothing too hard in life that we can't overcome." Oh, you're welcome, Auntie Jean. Auntie Jean knows my stubbornness probably better than any of you. Um, when we're talking about something being too hard, I always hear the words of Abraham in my ears. Abraham says, "It's just as easy to manifest a castle as it is a button. There is no measure of bigger than, less than, harder, easier. There's no measure of that in miracles. And it's our attitude, it's our perspective, it's our ingrained beliefs, whatever we've been taught from 0 to 7 years old. There's no measure. That's a worldly thing, that's an earthly thing that we think that it might be too hard. Oh, good morning, Susie Koff. Thank you for being here. Sally and Tony in the house. And Deirdre's done with day 14 of our affirmations. Yay, me too. Yeah, I've developed a really good habit because every morning when I get up and I open the back door and let the doggies out to do their business, that's when I stand there and just look up at the sky and say, thank you, God, for this day. And miracles are always happening to me. Opportunities are everywhere. And why is it so easy? So I say my manifestations, the three of them, as I'm standing there first thing every morning. And it's so easy to develop a habit. It really is. It's just making up your mind that you're going to do so. And I'm glad Sally found us. Michelle Landers says, good morning. Could use healing prayers for my son-in-law, granddaughter, my daughter, and myself. A virus is going around. Oh, dear. Well, I think we have a few others that are succumbing to that virus as well. So let's lift up anyone not feeling well physically. Andrea says, great message and whisper. I love it. Perfect to start the week ahead and throughout the year ahead. Absolutely. I have Papa Crane pecking at the back door if you hear a noise. He says, I need food out here. I don't see the babies, but I'm sure they're out there with Mama somewhere. Julie Kiss, hello. Mary, I'm so glad you're here. Mary, just a couple of days, I get to see you. I hope you can come to that peace walk. I did put it out on Facebook, so anybody else that's in the area can join us, and anybody wherever you are in the world can join us on Wednesday at 1:11 p.m. I like that 111. Brookie, can you send the list of mantras again? Yes, absolutely. Yes, we're doing the Peace on Earth Tour monthly walk. This will be for March when we get together and walk. All right, so I promised you some manifestation. And before we do the exercise, somebody special sent me a book, and I'm loving it. And thank you. You know who you are because you're on here. Messages from Mary. And it's channeled messages from Divine Mother. Good morning, Brenda Riley. So in this book, there's a channeled message about financial freedom. And I just want to read a little bit of this. I'm not going to read the whole thing because we're going to do an exercise. So someone had questioned that they wanted to win the lottery. They wanted to have a windfall of finance and have financial freedom. And this was the answer. Dear child, I am understanding of your desire to be financially free and independent. This is only natural because inside of all men and women is the belief that they truly can be free. This is a core belief which is within the heart of every individual. Understand that what lies on top of this basic core belief that you are free and independent is a list of other beliefs that crowd it and make it hard to reach. Think of your financial freedom as something that lies at the bottom of a barrel. In order to reach this freedom, you must investigate what's lying on top of it and holding it down. You picked up some of these layers earlier in your life through messages that came to you from your parents and other significant adults. These beliefs link you to poverty. In addition, you've had your own life experiences to help formulate more beliefs which prevent your financial freedom. So true. And I love this message. There's a lot more to it, but that part especially, I love how she said, look at the bottom of the barrel, which is where your freedom is, where you want to get to, and what's covering it, what's on top of it, what's holding you down and causing you maybe not to even see. Maybe what's on top of it is muddy and you can't see through the mud. Brenda, fall out of love with money. Yeah, money is energy. That's how I look at money. It's not that I want to accumulate great wealth, but I want to feel the freedom, the abundance, the prosperity to be able to go and do and continue this mission that I'm on. I definitely want to manifest enough to be able to survive day by day. So, Don Baker, good morning. And Don and I have got some great manifestations going on in our world. And I'll be seeing Don in just a few days as well. All right. So, the exercise that I'm going to do with you is about manifesting prosperity. So we're going to do that, but then you can adapt this very same exercise to include whatever it is that you want to manifest. So as I teach it, go ahead and do the one that I teach, and then we'll talk about how you can adapt it, how you can change it and shift it to whatever is in your heart as your main heart's desire for you to manifest. So here we go. So here is the exercise, and it takes some visualization. But what I want you to remember, because I have a lot of people that say, I can't visualize. I can't see. Can't. That to me is like fingernails on a chalkboard. I understand what you're saying, that you have difficulty doing it, but nothing is impossible. I want you to really get into that attitude. Nothing is impossible. So if you say, I can't, then you're automatically shutting it down. You're automatically not even trying when you say, I can't. So I encourage you to think, okay, it's possible. I'm going to allow it to be possible in my life. And when you think of visualizing, I try to use things that are familiar when I lead a visualization. So in this visualization, let's do that. I want you to, if it's easy for you to close your eyes, safe for you to close your eyes, that's the best way to do this visualization. You can do it with your eyes open and whatever works for you. There are no have tos. So breathe in, and the first thing that I want you to do is think about the amount of money that you would like to manifest. Maybe there's something that you're wanting to purchase that you aren't able to because the money just isn't flowing right now. Maybe you want to buy the book. It's not expensive, but I've been at places in my own life where I wouldn't have been able to afford it. So think about whatever it is that you want to call to you. And I want you to be specific. I want you to think of a number, and just for the sake of this exercise, just think of a number, any number off the top of your head. And then see that number, see it coming to you in the form of a check. Really see all of the zeros that you've added in, whatever number you put in there. See that check. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take that check to the bank. You know, there are still physical banks. I know a lot of us bank online. But for the sake of this exercise, you are going to pick up that check. Maybe it came in the mail and you're so excited and you're holding it and you're dancing around and You're in the energy of having received what you asked for. So get your check, get your keys to the car, or if you're taking another mode of transportation, maybe you ordered an Uber or Lyft, or you're going on the bus or a train, however you need to travel, just see yourself walking out your front door, locking the door, and going to your car, if you're in a car, opening the door, starting the car up, or if you're going to catch the bus, stand at the bus stop and see yourself stepping up onto the bus. If you ordered a ride share, just see it pulling up and you getting in the car and sitting in the seat. So now you're in your mode of transportation. You're in your vehicle and you know where you're going. You're going to this familiar bank that is your bank where you have your account. And you take that check, and as you get out of your vehicle, see yourself locking the door or saying goodbye, paying the Uber driver, walk through the parking lot. Really hear the sound of your shoes on that parking lot. Hear yourself walking excitedly, so you're not going slow, and you're walking up to the door of the bank. Most banks have a glass door so you can see inside. But see yourself pulling that door open. Is it a little heavy? Is it a revolving door? Really visualize this. Get into the energy of it, of entering into this building that houses cash. And you're going to go over to there's usually a station where you can sign your check or fill out a deposit slip or whatever. And see yourself signing that check. And now you stand in line if there's a line, or you go directly up to the teller. And the teller asks, "How can I help you today?" And you present the check. And when you present the check, the teller asks, "What do you want to do?" Well, you can deposit it. That would be good. Maybe you can deposit it with cash back. Or maybe you just want to cash it. It's your choice. You have free will. So whatever you want to do with your check, if you get cash back or if you get the whole thing in cash, just watch as the teller prepares it. And now hold out your hand because the teller is going to put that cash in your hand. And maybe you need a bag. Maybe some of you have a lot of zeros there. Maybe it's just a deposit or deposit receipt that she puts in your hand, if that's what you chose. But feel it. Really feel that in your hand. And if you feel the cash and it's heavy, get the smell of it. What does it smell like? What does it feel like? Maybe you want to touch one of those bills and look at it and squeal with delight. I don't care that we're in a bank. Some people need to hear the excitement of manifesting your dream. And now, tuck it safely away, whether it's in a bag or in a bank bag, whatever it might be, and walk toward that door, opening the door of the bank, walking outside into the parking lot, and jump for joy. Really feel that excitement now. Yay, this is yours. You called it to you. It's the evidence, the physical evidence of your manifestation. You saw it come to fruition. So now you get back in your car or you summon another Uber if you didn't make yours wait, or you go to the bus or the train and you make your way home. How are you going to celebrate? What will you do? What is the first thing that you will do with this money that you've manifested? I hear lots of dreams. I hear lots of wheels turning. So share. Share if you really got into this manifestation. How did it work for you? Did it work? Maybe it didn't, and that's okay. Maybe you just need time to sit with it on your own. So to adapt it, maybe it's not money that you want to call to you. Maybe it's more friends in your life, more joy, more good times with others. How could you adapt it? Same thing. Envision that you get a phone call or a message and you're going to meet up with a new friend or a group of friends, or maybe you have found a place, a gathering place that are like-minded people to something you're wanting to have in your life. Maybe it's something fun, maybe it's a book club or a social gathering of some kind. You would do the same exact visualization. You would see yourself leaving your home and going out into your vehicle or your mode of transportation, and you would see yourself walking up to that new friend or that group of friends or going to that place that you're going to socialize. And the same thing, you would open the door, you would see smiles on faces, you would see hugs coming your way. So this could be adapted to anything you want it to be. But I know a big thing for a lot of us, including myself, is manifesting the means to live comfortably, to have those things which we desire in our heart to have that maybe we're unable to do in any given moment. So I hope that you enjoyed that manifestation visualization and use it. Use that for anything that you want to bring to you. The key is to make it real. See it in your mind's eye. You know what it feels like to sit in the driver's seat and drive a car. You know what it feels like to get into an Uber or a Lyft or onto a train or a bus. So use that familiarity and really get into it. So I want to see what's going on now with the comments. Sally, keeping Tony in our prayers. Yes, we will certainly do that. And Tony, if you are listening, use the affirmation, I am healthy. I am healthy. And I love the one that I've been doing. Why, universe, why is it so easy? Why is it so easy? And just put that thought out there that anything that's coming to you, and whether it's health, wealth, whatever, easy, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, as my friend Karen has always taught us to say. Brookie in the house. And Sally says, same here, Teri. I just want to be able to continue serving those who seek help. Absolutely. And Leo says, oh, I'm friends with money. Whoever doesn't want great wealth can send it over here. I'll take it so I can share too. Yes, that's one of the first things I would do with my money that I would manifest. Share, share, and share. Auntie Jean says, as the world gets more and more chaotic, we need to turn to Mother Mary for her strength and love. She is the Queen of Peace. Absolutely. And Brandy, whether you say I can or I can't, you're right either way. Yes. Leo, there's not enough zeros. You need a bigger check. I love that. Oh, thank you, Sue, for listing the Peace Walk this coming Wednesday, and it will be streamed on Enlightened World Network. Absolutely. Kathleen Caputo says, so perfect to hear that today. I know and believe that Spirit is the unconditional giver and does so in infinite ways, but found recently that as I am taking care of my cousin's finances, there is fear that comes up as I see her money dwindling and go back to the appearance of lack before me. Sometimes the preacher needs to practice what she preaches while looking at appearance. that can change in an instant when we find a way to look away from the human fear and focus on the unconditional giver. Oh, I love that, Kathleen. So do this manifestation exercise for your cousin. You can do that. Sally would use her money to purchase property to invest in and create a retreat place. Beautiful. I think one of the things I would do is buy this place I'm in right now. They're going to put it up for sale, and they'll be back tonight, and they'll start doing whatever needs to be done to get it ready to buy, and they're going to put it on the market. I would love to have this and live here with the Crane family. Of course, I wouldn't live here very long. I'd be out traveling most of the time. Gracie says, Bubbles, it worked for me, and grateful, wonderful, thank you. Kathleen says, this visualization is a great thing to do every day. Every day. Yeah, just keep visualizing, keep feeling it real, as Neville Goddard teaches us. Good morning, Josie. Oh my gosh, you absolutely can bring Ricky Puppy. I'm so excited to meet that puppy. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. Yes, please bring Ricky on the walk. I know Ricky in spirit is going to walk with us, but now we'll have that sweet baby walking as well. And Brenda says, beautiful. Thank you for sharing your morning with me and have a wonderful day. Thank you, Brenda. We're going to go into our prayer time right now. So if you have any prayers, anything that you need to share with us to lift up, please do so. Josie calling in our Ricky, arg, bringing in that wealth of the pirate. And Sally says, you have to see and feel it in your soul. She is repeating after you. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Deirdre, for our daily prayer. We pray always for all humans, wherever you are on earth, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, and prayers for our United States. Thank you for that, Miss Deirdre. Love you so much. Was going to share the other way you can adapt the visualization that I did today is with health. Do it with your health. If you're feeling a little icky, as some have mentioned, or if there's chronic issues going on, then do this visualization. See yourself rising above it. See yourself standing strong, maybe out walking a marathon, maybe jumping up and down for joy. Clear the energy of what's holding you back. That's the main thing. And you do it by seeing what you want, not what you envision that you have at the moment, but see it taking a turn and pivoting away from what you don't want and bringing in that which you do want. And thank you, Sally. Okay. That seemed to create a block there. So let's think about that. If you do a visualization about being healthy, rising above whatever has been holding you down physically or emotionally, what does it look like then? What would it look like for you to be healthy, to be happy, to be joyful? That's your visualization. So what's holding you back, what really made my throat clog up, what's hiding all of that down at the bottom of the barrel? What's on top of it? What are those beliefs? Do you believe that you have to suffer? Do you believe you have to get ill? What is the belief that's holding you back from perfect health, from happiness, from joy? And then release that as you visualize yourself happy and joyful and healthy. Thank you, Sally, for prayers for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, the unloved, the homeless, and for all who live in fear of another, and prayers for all. Thank you. Julie Kiss, prayers for all in need. Sue Seekoff, prayers for guidance to make good decisions, to stay connected to our hearts, and be mindful of our speech. So important to be mindful of how we treat ourselves with our words and others with our words. Oh, Marietta, I am so happy for you. We're celebrating Marietta having success with that weight loss. I'm so happy for you. And I know this adventure is going to be one that is absolutely amazing this year. I know it's not your first journey doing it, but it's going to be a wonderful journey. And thank you, Brandy, prayers for all who've been touched by suicide and dementia. Thank you for that. All right, let's go into our hearts for a few minutes while we're still here together. Breathe into your heart. Breathe in love and breathe out love. Let's let the light shine in. Breathe in sunshine, happiness, joy into your heart. And release that back into the world. And now let's focus on the prayers. Prayers that have been expressed, prayers that haven't been expressed that you're holding in your heart, and prayers that we have written on our Peace for Peace prayer list. It's a long list. There's many names on there. Some have been on there for years, but we lift you up every day. Every day we lift the entire family. So let's take all of those forward. Let's see ourselves together, feeling as light as we can feel because we've shed all the heaviness. We've shed the doubts. We've shed the worries. We've gotten rid of those old paradigm beliefs that we have to suffer. And we're rising up, 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 up to a higher plane, and then going higher yet as together we carry these prayer requests. We carry everyone gathered here. If you need to be lifted, we lift you, and we see you in your lightness of your spirit. And we bring these requests directly to the Creator. We ask that each one be seen and acknowledged and answered for the best and highest good of all. And we thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you to all of divinity that listens to us every day, that guides us in our hearts, that assures us that what we are bringing forth is our ministry, and it is blessed, and each prayer will be seen and will be answered. And we give gratitude. We give gratitude for the wins and the celebrations that we have going on. We celebrate ahead of time of any victories, anything that's holding people back. We celebrate that that's washed away, and that all of us are jumping for joy at the manifestation of our desires. We love you, we bless you, we honor you, and we all say, so it is, amen. All right, so it is time. It's time for Leo. And this is our morning song, and I'm going to be with Leo this week, so hopefully we'll hear some new music, Leo. I know you've been creating, but for right now, this is our morning song that we've been playing for years, ever since we've been together pretty much. And let's just share words of love and appreciation while Leo sings to us. Right, Linda, that is a key. Stay in that alignment all day long. Come on, come on.
It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal
Thank
where
you,
we can work
Sally.
together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup of full of joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of
Thank
full
you,
of joy, with all the
Michelle.
peas and the pod, the daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod, the daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of full of joy, give me a cup of full of, give me a cup of full of joy, give me a cup of full of, cup of full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the truth is always yours. The sun is calling out to
Oh,
blaze
good
the light
morning,
shows.
Dipsy.
Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team, and you can slide the dust. There is always more space in the
Oh, we love you, Leo.
to get the day started. Morning cup of full of joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I
Thank
love
you.
you,
I love
namaste.
you.
Give me a cup of full of joy, give me a cup of full of, give me a cup of full of joy, give me a cup of full of, give me a cup of full of joy, give me a cup of full of, give me a cup of full of joy, give me a cup of full of.
Here we go.
There really is no secret. We
We
simply
simply
accept,
accept,
align,
align,
allow.
allow.
Triple
Triple
A,
A,
morning
y'all.
cup of
With a
full of
hiccup.
joy, every day. Just start the day on the high five, we call the Triple A. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the
Thank
pod.
you,
The daily
Mary.
mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Yeah. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. Just start the day on the high five, we call the Triple A. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Yeah. Give me a cup of joy. Cup of full of joy. Cup of full of joy. Give me a cup give me cup of joy. 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 Give me full of joy. Give me cup 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 of joy.
All right. Here we go. Thank you, Auntie Jean and Deirdre for helping Leo at the end. And Andrea. Woo, with hearts and loves. And I love you all so very much. So stay in your heart and put on your calendar for Wednesday to do the peace walk. If you're going to be doing the peace walk, if you think you're going to do it with us, type yes. Show me some support for our peace walk for this month. If you're going to take a moment anytime during the day, but especially around that 1 o'clock time, just say yes. I'll walk with you or roll with you, Brandy. Whatever it takes. I mean, even if you walk around your house with the intention of peace in your heart and peace in our world, just say yes. That's your sacred yes, your commitment that I'm all in for this bringing peace into the world, this mission that we are on. Thank you, Charlie, Catherine, Brookie, Deirdre, Leo. Leo, you're going to be right there with us walking that labyrinth. Sue, I love it. And Andrea, yes, doing the peace walk. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so excited about it. Brookie will be walking and rolling. Little Mac's going to join us on that peace walk. I love it. Oh, I love you all so much. I will be back tomorrow morning with the morning cuppa, and then I'll be leaving out of here right after that to head south. and excited about seeing friends and family down there and doing the things that we're going to be doing this month, the Peace Walk and other things that are coming up, an Angel Circle. So stay in your hearts, everyone. Stay blessed, and I will see you tomorrow morning. I love you. Bye for now.